Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our second session for factorization, highest common factor that is H.C.F, lowest common multiple that is L.C.M. Friends, we'll be covering some number related concepts and problems in this session. Also, we'll be covering divisibility concepts and some basic algebraic formulae. I would just like to advise you do attend the first session before coming to this particular session. And I hope you are ready with your paper and pen. Just do the problems along with me so you should not miss out any concept. Let's begin this session. Now let's see this problem. The product of two numbers is 2028 and their HCF is 13. Now we have to find out the number of such pairs. Now if the HCF is 13, let the numbers are 13x and 13y. Now their product is given as 2028. Let's take it 2028. That means x into y will be 2028 over 13 into 13. Now what will be getting? 13 ones 13, 7, 13 5s are 65. Further we are getting the 7, 7, 8, 13, 6 are 78. Okay. Now further it's 13 into 12. So product of x and y must be 12. Okay friends. Now we have to choose the numbers which are making the product as 12. Let's do it. Let's write x and y over here. Now this can be 1 and 12, then 2 and 6, then 3 and 4. Now no other number will produce 12. No other pair will produce 12. So we have three choices. Now suppose I have number 13x and 13y. Okay. So the first pair will produce 13 and 13 into 12, that is 156. Okay, this is what first pair. Then second pair will produce 13 into 2, that is 26, and 13 into 6, that is 78. And the third pair will produce 13 into 3, that is 39, and 13 into 4, that is 52. Now just make one observation over here. In this case 13 and 156, their HCF is 13 definitely, and even their product is 2028. Okay, so this will be one of the right choice. Then similarly we are having here 26 and 78. Friends, you might observe that HCF of 26 and 78 is not 13, it is actually 26. Now we can make a comparison over here. See, HCF of 2 and 6 is actually 2, it's not 1. Okay, so 2 and 6 actually are not co-prime to each other. That's why we are not getting the number over here which are having the HCF as 13. Okay, so 26 and 78 cannot be the right choice. Okay, then similarly 39 and 52, HCF is 13 and product is 2028, since 3 and 4 are co-prime to each other. So in this case, or in such cases, we have to choose the pairs which are co-prime to each other to maintain the HCF as the given number. Otherwise, if the numbers are not co-prime to each other, the HCF will be multiplied to this HCF. That means this HCF, that is 13, will be multiplied to this particular HCF, that is 2 and 6, HCF is 2. So the final HCF will be 13 into 2, that is 26, and we want HCF to be 13, so we need to choose the factors which are the pairs which are co-prime to each other. Okay friends, so I hope you are clear. So in this case we are having two pairs, that is 13 and 156 and 39 and 52. Now in this question, the LCM of two numbers is 48 and the numbers are in the ratio 2:3. Then we have to find out the sum of the numbers. Now we have been given the ratio of numbers. Let's their HCF, that is highest common factor, is x. So the numbers will be 2x and 3x. Now their LCM is 48, their HCF is x. Then we can use a concept that product of two numbers is equal to their HCF into LCM. That is, product of two numbers is equal to their HCF into LCM. Now product of two numbers will be 2x into 3x. Their HCF is x and their LCM is 48. Okay, now we can solve this. X will be 8. So the numbers will be 2 8s are 16 and 3 8s are 24. So the sum of 16 and 24 will be 40. Okay, so this is the correct choice. Now let's see what's there in the next problems. It's what is the unit digit of 7 is to 400 into 9 is to 300. Now friends, we have discussed this concept in our theory session. Then also just I would like to make a recap over here. 7 raised to 400, that is any odd number except 5. If it is raised to any fourth power or its multiple, then the unit digit produced will be 1 only. So 7 raised to 400, the unit digit will have 1. Okay. Similarly, if 9 is raised to any odd power, it will produce 9 as 9 as unit plates. And if 9 is produced to even power, or if 9 is raised to even power, it will produce 1 as a unit digit. So in both the cases we are getting 1. So finally we'll be getting 1 at the units place. Okay, now let's see this problem. What is the unit digit of 13768 raised to 2433? Now the unit digit in this case will be same as 8 raised to 2433. Now 8 maintains the cyclicity of 4. Okay, so let's divide 33, that is the last two digit of the exponent, by 4 and get the remainder. So if 33 is divided by 4, we'll be getting the remainder as 1. So the unit digit of 8 raised to 2433 will be equal to 8 raised to 1. Okay, now 8 raised to 1 is what? 8. Okay. Now let's see this problem. Here it is a cube minus b cube. In denominator we have a square plus b square plus ab. Friends, a cube minus b cube is a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. Here in this case, this is a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, and it is being divided by a square plus b square plus ab. So finally we are left with only a minus b, that is 9.77 minus 3.68. Okay, so 9.77 minus 3.68 will give us 6.09. A very simple application of algebraic formulae. I hope you are clear with the method. Let's see the next problem. Now here we are having two problems from divisibility rules. What is the remainder when this particular number is divided by 25? The divisibility of 25 is just divide last two digits by 25 and get the remainder. So it is 79 over here. So if you divide 79 by 25, you'll be getting 4 as remainder. That means 75 is a multiple of 25. So we'll be getting 4 as remainder. Okay. Now in this case, what is the remainder when this particular number is divided by 9? And according to the divisibility test of 9, sum of digits must be divisible by 9. Okay, so now let's make the sum as 9 and get the remainder. If there is any, it's 10, that means we are getting 1. 1 plus 5, 6 and 4, 10. Further we are getting 1. 1 plus 4, 5 and 7, 12. Now we are getting 3. 3 plus 3, 6 and 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. Further we are getting 2. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 5, 11. We are getting 2. Then 2 plus 8, 10. So finally the remainder is 1. Okay. If 10 is divided by 9, we'll be getting the remainder as 1. Okay friends. Now friends, in this question, we have been asked which of the following is divisible by 19. Friends, we are provided with 4 options, and now each and every option to be checked by 19. Okay, so definitely there is a divisibility test of 19. You can apply even that also, and you can go for the direct division if you know the table of 19. In any case, it will take some time. Okay, now then also just I would like to share the divisibility test of 19. Actually, I'm just sharing the technique to find out the divisibility test. Okay, 19, I take any multiple of 19, that is say 38. Okay, now how would I get 19 from 38? Suppose I multiply the unit digit, that is 8. If I multiply 8 by 2, I'll be getting 16, and that 16 plus 3, it's 19. That means what is the divisibility test of 19? That is multiply the unit digit by 2 and add the number of tens. If the final answer is divisible by 19, then the given number is divisible by 19. So we apply the same technique over here. Similarly, friends, even you can deduce the divisibility test of other numbers also. Say maybe if you are willing to find out the divisibility test of 29. Okay. Now what is a multiple of 29 over here? Suppose I take 58. Now 29 is closer to 30. Now let's multiply the unit digit, that is 8 to 3. So 8 threes are 24, and 24 plus 5, that is number of tens. We are getting 29. Okay, so divisibility test of 29 is what? Multiply the unit digit by 3 and add number of tens. So if you are getting the number or the final answer as multiple of 29, that means the given number was the multiple of 29. Similarly, you can check for 49 even. We have a number divisible by 49 is 98. Okay, 49 is closer to 50. So let's multiply the unit digit, that is 8 to 5. So 8 fives are 40 plus 9. We are getting 49. That means the unit digit should be multiplied by 5 and to be added to tens digit, number of tens, I'm sorry. So if you are getting the answer as divisible by 49, then the given number is divisible by 49. Okay, so in this case we have to check by 19. So how would I check? I just take the first option, that is 822284. Now unit digit into 2 to be added to number of tens. Okay, so that is 4 twos are 8. I'm just adding 8 over here, so it will be 8 2 2 2 8 plus 8 will give 3 6. Okay, I'm just overwriting it to reduce time and space. Then 6 twos are 12. Okay, so 12 to be added to number of tens, that is 23. So I'll be getting 8 2 3 5. Okay, now 5 twos are 10. Then 823 plus 10, that is 833. Then 3 twos are 6. So I'm getting 6 over here. So what I'm getting, it's 89. Now 89 is not multiple of 19. That means this number, that is 822284, is not divisible by 19. Let's check the other options. Now let's take 7 5 4 8 3 6. 6 twos are 12. I just add 12 over here. What I'll be getting is 7 5 4. 83 plus 12 is 95. Then 5 twos are 10. I just add it to 49. So 7 5 5 9. Then 9 twos are 18. I'm getting 773. Then 3 twos are 6. I'm getting 77 plus 6 is 83. So further 83 is not multiple of 19. That means 754836, even it is not multiple of 19. Now let's check for 51311 okay. Now let's see over here. It's 0. That is what I'll be getting is 51311. Okay. So now 1 into 2, 2. So 513 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, then 3 2s are 6, so 5 1 3 plus 6, that is 5 1 9. Okay, then 9 2s are 18, so I'm just adding 18 over here. It's 9 and it is 6. Now 69, even it is not multiple of 19, so 5 1 3 1 1, even it will not be a multiple of 19. Okay, now let's check for the last option. It is 5 5 4 7 8 1. Now 1 2s are 2, so and 2 plus 8 10, that means it is 5 5 4 78 plus 2, that is 80. Okay, now just drop 0, continue with 5 5 4 8. Now 8 2s are 16, so 54 plus 16 will be getting 0 5 and 6 7 and 570. Okay, now 570 is multiple of 19, since 19 threes are 57, that means this entire number is multiple of 19. Okay, though we could have chosen this option as such, because none of the three options are correct, so definitely it will be a right choice since there is no none of these. Then also, just for the sake of clarity, I have just elaborated the method over here. I hope you are clear with the divisibility test of 19. Similarly, you can apply the divisibility test of 29, 39 and 49 as well. Okay, friends. Now let's say this problem. What is the least natural number that should be added to this particular number to make it a multiple of 8? Now friends, what is the divisibility test of 8? It is the last three digits must be multiple of 8. Okay, so here it is 839. Here 8 itself is multiple of 8, and then we are left with 39. 39 is one less than multiple of 8, that is 40. Okay, so we need just one, and that one will make it 840, and 840 will be multiple of 8, so the answer is 1. Okay friends, now in this problem, three numbers are in the ratio of 3:4:5 and their LCM is 2400. What would be their H.C.F? Okay, now friends, we can do this problem by backward approach, that is we just choose the correct option, or we can assume that option D is correct. Now if option D is correct, the numbers must be 600, that is 200 into 3, so it's 600, then 200 into 4 800 and 1000. Now their LCM must be 2400, and LCM should definitely be a multiple of all of these numbers, but 2400 is not multiple of 1000, so it cannot be the correct choice. Okay, I'm just choosing the biggest number over here, that because I have to find out highest common factor. That's why I'm just giving a start from the biggest number. Now it is 120, so 120 into 3, it is 360, then 120 into 4, it's 480, and 120 into 5, it is 600. Now let's see, 2400 can be their LCM. 2400 is not multiple of 9, but 360 is multiple of 9. Definitely the LCM must be divisible by all of these number, but 2400 is not divisible by 360, so even it cannot be the correct choice. Now let's take 80. 80 into 3, 240. 80 into 4, 320, and 80 into 5, 400. Now let's see if 2400 is divisible by 240. Yes, 2400 is divisible by 320. Let's see, and definitely it is divisible by 400. Okay, and from 320, 2400 by 320, 8 fours 830. No, it's not divisible by 320. So the last option which is left with us is 40. Okay friends, now let's see this problem. HCF of two numbers is 11 and their LCM is 7700. If one of the numbers is 275, then the other is. Now friends, we have discussed a formula that is HCF into LCM of two numbers is equal to product of numbers. Now here we have been given HCF 11 and LCM 7700, and that should be the product of the number, that is 275 into the other number, let's say it is x. Now x will be 11 into 7700 by 275, so it's 11 into 25, it is 25, 3's are 75, 20, that means 0, and 25, 8's are 200. Okay, so it's 308. That means it is the correct choice. Now let's see this problem. If the HCF and LCM of two numbers are 21 and 84 respectively, if the ratio of two numbers is 1:4, then the larger of the two numbers. If HCF is 21, that means the numbers are definitely 21 into 1 and 21 into 4. Okay. So which one is the bigger number? That is 21 into 4, that is 84. Okay, friends. Now let's see this problem. The LCM of two numbers is 495, their HCF is 5, and sum of the numbers is 100. Then we have to find out their difference. Okay. Now let the number be 5x and 5y. Since HCF is 5, we can assume the numbers to be 5x and 5y. Now product of the numbers is equal to their HCF into their LCM. So 5x into 5y is equal to 5 into 495, that is product of the number is equal to their HCF into LCM. So xy is equal to 495 by 5, that is 99. Now sum of the numbers is given as 100, that means 5x plus 5y is equal to 100. That means x plus y must be 20. Now x plus y is 20 and xy is 99. That means x and y, even without solving, we can say one of them will be 11 and other of them will be 9. Okay. Now we got x and y, that is 11 and 9. Okay. So we can get the numbers even. That means 11 into 5, one of them will be 55, and 9 into 5, the other of them will be 45. Now the difference between 55 and 45 is 10. Okay, I hope you are clear with the problem. Now let's see this problem. The product of the LCM and HCF of two numbers is 24. The difference of the numbers is to find the numbers. Okay, we can even go by options also, by elimination of options also. And we can go for even manual method. Now if the difference between numbers is 2, that means x, the one is x and other is maybe x plus 2, and this product is 24, that is HCF into LCM is 24. Okay, now let's see which of the options are having the difference as 2 and their product is 24. Now that we are getting only in this case, so even no paperwork is required, you can do the problem easily. Okay, friends. Now let's do this problem. If the sum of two numbers is 50 and the HCF and LCM of these numbers are 5 and 120, then sum of reciprocals of the numbers is equal to. Okay, let's see, assume the numbers to be 5x and 5y. Since their HCF is 5, we can assume the numbers to be 5x and 5y. Okay, now 5x plus 5y is 55. That means x plus y is equal to 11. And their LCM is 120. Now let's see, 5x into 5y, that is product of the numbers, is equal to their HCF, that is 5 into their LCM. Okay, that means xy is equal to 120 by 5, that is 24. Okay, now we have x plus y as 11 and xy as 24. Then that means x and y must be, one of them must be 8 and other must be 3. Now we have to find out the reciprocal. sum of the reciprocal, then we have to find out, that means 1 upon 5x plus 1 upon 5y. Okay, now let's take 1 upon 5 as common. We'll be getting 1 upon x plus 1 upon y, that will be actually x plus y upon x y. Okay, so it's 1 upon 5, x plus y will be 11 and xy is 24, so it's 11 by 120. Okay friends, it's very simple. Now, what is the least natural number which when divided by 12 and 18 leaves remainder of 5 and 11 respectively? Now friends, let's do this problem by options. If we divide 41 by 12, what will be getting the remainder as 5. But when we divide 41 by 18, we'll be still getting the remainder as 5 since 36 is multiple of 18. But we want the remainder to be 11, so it's not the correct choice. Now let's see for 31. If we divide 31 by 12, we'll be getting the remainder as 7, so it won't be the correct choice. In this case, still we will be getting the remainder as 7 if we divide 67 by 12, so even it won't be the correct choice. Now we are left with 29 and there is no none of these, so it must be the correct choice. Then also we just verify it. If 29 is divided by 12, then 5 will be the remainder definitely, and if it is divided by 18, then 18 ones is 18 and 11 will be the remainder, so it's the correct choice. Now similarly in this case, what is the least natural number which when divided by 5 and 6 leaves the remainder of 1 and 4 respectively? Now let's go by option. If 16 is divided by 5, we are getting the remainder as 1, and if 16 is divided by 6, that means we are getting 6 2s are 12, we are getting 4 as remainder. So it seems to be correct and it is the least among all the options, so it must be correct. Okay friends. Friends, we are having too many problems on similar concepts, or we are just doing lots of problems. I hope when we end the session, you will be definitely clear with the concepts of H.C.F and L.C.M, even for factorization and divisibility rules. Okay, now let's say this problem. The L.C.M of two numbers is 45 times their H.C.F if one of the numbers is 125 and the sum of H.C.F and L.C.M is 1150, the other number is. Okay. Now the H.C.F is x. So if H.C.F is x, LCM will be 45x. Okay. So it's product of H.C.F into LCM is, it's x into 45x is equal to product of the numbers. If the one number is 125, the other number we have to find out, that is, suppose it is p. Now we have been given that sum of HCF and LCM, that is 45x plus x, that is 46x is 1150. That means x is equal to 1150 by 46. 23 2s are 23 5s. So it's 25. So x must be 25. That means HCF must be 25. So we can find out the other number. It is 25 into 45 into 25 by 125. That is P, which is the other number. So it's 5 into 45. Okay, that is 225. Okay, friends. Friends, there is an alternative method or a smart technique to do this problem. Here we have been given that LCM of two numbers is 45 times their HCF, and we have assumed the HCF to be x. That means HCF must be 45x. That means HCF must be that means LCM must be a multiple of 45. That means since one of the numbers is 125, that means the other number must be multiple of 9, then only we'll be getting the LCM as multiple of 9. So 5 6 7 8, it is not multiple of 9, even it is not multiple of 9. 5 6 7 and 2, it is multiple of 9, and 5 6 7 8 and 2 10, it is not multiple of 9. Okay, why we have done this? Since one of the number is 125 that means the other number must be multiple of 9 to produce the LCM to be multiple of 45. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now let's see this problem. The HCF and LCM of two numbers are 50 and 250. If the first number is divided by 2, the quotient is 50. That means the first number is 100. Okay. Now let's the second number be x. Product of the numbers is equal to product of their HCF and LCM, that is 50 into 250. Okay. That means x is equal to 5 into 25, that is 125. As simple as that. Now in this case, the product of two numbers is 1320 and their HCF is 6. We have to find out their LCM. Now the numbers are 6x and 6y and their product is 1320. Now 6x into 6y, that is product of the numbers, is equal to their HCF into LCM. That is HCF is 6 and LCM we have to find out. Okay. Now that means 6 into LCM is equal to 1320. So LCM will be 6 2s are 12, 1 2 2 0. Okay. So this is the correct choice. Now in this question, the LCM of three different numbers is 120. Then which of the following cannot be their HCF? Friends, definitely the HCF should be factor of LCM. That means our answer should be, that means which of the following is not the factor of 120, that we have to see. Okay, now 120 is multiple of 8, so it cannot be the right choice. 120 even it is multiple of 12, so it cannot be the right choice. Similarly 24 5s are 120, so even it cannot be the right choice. Now 35 is not a factor of 120, that means it cannot be the HCF. Okay friends. Now let's see this problem. The greatest number that exactly divides 105, 1001 and 2436. In other ways, we have to find out the HCF of all these three numbers. Okay. Now, there are various methods to find out the HCF. We can go for prime factorization method, we can go for division method, and the smartest way to do this problem is to just go by the elimination of options. Okay. Now, suppose 3 is the correct choice, then definitely 3 must be factor of all of these numbers, but 3 is not a factor of 1001. So it cannot be the right choice. If 3 cannot be the right choice, then even 21 cannot be the right choice, since 21 itself is multiple of 3. Okay. Now let's see for 7 and 11. Now if we choose 11, then 105 is not multiple of 11. Then it must not be the correct choice. So we are left with 7. Since there is no none of these, we don't have to go for cross verification. It will be the correct choice. Okay. So without even paperwork, we can do this problem, or else with the division method or prime factorization method we can do. But this is the smart technique to do the problem. Okay. Now let's see this problem. The greatest possible length which can be used to measure exactly the lengths 7 meter, 3.85 meter and 12.95 meter is. Okay, that means we have to find out the highest common factor of these three numbers, that is 700. I'll just convert them to centimeters, then it is 385 and it is 1295. Okay. So we have to find out the HCF of these three numbers. Okay. Now further there are various approaches to solve this problem. You can even go for prime factorization method or division method. And I am discussing over here, it's a smart way to do the problem, that is the backward approach. Okay. Now let's see. Suppose we choose the 15 to be the correct answer. Now 15 cannot be the correct answer since it is not a factor of 700. Okay. And else HCF must be factor of all of these numbers. So 15 cannot be the correct choice. Similarly 25 cannot be the correct choice since 385 and 1295 both of them are not having factors as 25. Okay. So even it is not the correct choice. Similarly, 42 cannot be the correct choice since 385 and 1295 both of them are odd numbers and 42 is an even number. So it cannot be the correct choice. So we are left with 35. Okay, so that will be the correct answer. Okay, so we can do this problem even without paperwork. Okay, friends. I hope you are clear with the concept. Friends, I hope you are clear with the concepts which we have discussed in this session. We'll be doing more such problems in our next sessions. Okay, by then you can practice, you can revise the session. Bye bye and all the best.